Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. The recitation is Maj Mahalla Panjwa. Meeh Piaa Paramesar Paiaa, Ji Jant Sabe Sukhi Visaya, Gaya Kalesh Paiaa Sukh, Sacha Har Har Naam Samali Jiyo, Jiske Se Tin Hi Pratapare, Par Brahm Prabh Pahe Rakhware, Suni Binanti Thakur Mera, Puran Hoi Kali Jiyo, Sarab Jiya Ko Devanhara, Gur Prasadi Nadar Nihara, Jalathal Mayal Sab Triptane, Sadhu Charan Pakhali Jiyo, Man Ki Ich Pujavanhara, Sada Sada Jai Balhara, नानक दान किया दुख भंजन रत्ते रंग रसाली जियो. We'll take the shabad from the top with a free translation section by section first, and then we'll try and glean some messages from it. It begins with Paramesar, the ultimate cause, the supreme creator, reigned its wisdom and established the universe, that is, all creatures and beings, Ji Jant Sabbe, with all the needed comforts and resources, Sukhi Visaya. The knowledge and realization of the Har Self, the Self within, when it is cherished and held in the mind, Samali Jiyo, that has the effect of dispelling mental anguish. Gaya Kalesh. Kalesh is really a term that encompasses the mental prevarications of the mind. Includes sorrow, anxiety, existential angst, if you will. And so when self-knowledge awakens in the mind, a lot of the angst just fades away and brings serenity, Bhaya Sukh. Jiske se tin hi pratapare. The realization dawns that to whom we belong also sustains us. Par Brahm Prabh Bhai Rakhware. And the realization is that the Supreme Self, the Creator, the Prabh Self, is our protector indeed. Suni Binanti Thakur Mere. And here Guru Arjan says, my master, referring to the Creator, heard my supplications, and my effort bore fruit. Puran hoi kali jiyo. Kalana. Your effort, the industry that you put in, was successful. Sarab jiya ko devanhara, the nourisher of the universe, Gur Prasadi Nadar Nihara. Now, the nourisher is obviously not visible, so we have to envision it. And that envisioning happens through the insight and benevolence of Gur wisdom. Sarab Jiya ko Devanhara, Gur Prasadi Nadar Nihara. That is where the insight comes from and the vision is drawn from. So therefore, Sadhu Charan Pakhali Jiyo, learn at the feet of the perfected one. The Sadhu here referring to the Guru, and then understand from the Guru, Jal Thal Mayal Sab Tripatane, that the One fulfills the needs of its creation. Wherever creation is, whether it is in water, whether it's inland or in between, it always fulfills the needs. It's the sustainer. It sustains its own creation. Sada Sada Jai Balihara. I am forever beholden, Guru Arjan says. Man ki ich pujavan hara. Who is he beholden to? To the fulfiller of the mind's desires. Man ki ich pujavan hara. Nanak daan kiya dukh panjan. This is a gift from the Dukh Panjan. The fulfiller is also the Dukh Panjan, as we have seen, the dispeller of sorrow, Kalesh. Ratte rang rasali jiyo. So when you reach that stage, you enjoy the loving embrace of the self. In other words, you're in unison with the self. You're working together. Now, it's interesting to note that the term Megha, Meha, Mihu, all variants of the clouds have been used in the past 3 or 4 sabbats that we have considered. And these, as we have recognized, are metaphors for the divine wisdom, which, like the clouds, rains freely on everyone, without effort, without discrimination. Similarly, the point being made here is that the creative potency, which we are calling wisdom here, is the master key. It creates, it sustains. So what is the nature of this wisdom? What does it really consist of? Seeking knowledge, asking questions is part of the living process. Questioning is questing and fulfilling one's purpose of life. Because to evolve is a distinct purpose of life. So you have to ask questions because it takes you out of yourself. It forces you to evolve and grow. So to find out more about the process of life and its purpose is an obligation for every human being, which is why we ask the question, what is the nature of this wisdom? What does it consist of? And in this passage, Guru Arjan speaks about a specific aspect of this wisdom. And that aspect is the creative potency of this wisdom. It is described as the ultimate cause, Paramesar, the sustainer of the universe, Ji Jant Sab Sukhi Vasai, or Sarab Jiyan Ko Devanahara, the sustainer. And this is the insight, this is the answer, if you will, that is received from Guru wisdom, Guru Prasadi Nadar Nihara. And the Guru's advice to us is to do the same, is to turn to Guru wisdom and get this insight. And the insight is that all humanity is really an effect of an ultimate cause called Paramesar, Meeh Piaa Paramesar Paiaa. The cause itself is unseen, but its effect is this manifest universe of which we are a part. So, this knowledge is what will move us forward. And the knowledge that we are gathering here is that the Creator sustains its universe, is involved with the universe, is very intimate with us. Think about it. When you get the sense that somebody or some all-powerful force is actually very intimate with you, or in fact sits within you, it is bound to have a relieving effect on the mind because we are naturally anxious about the unknown. So this is one quantum leap into relieving the mind of its existential anxiety. Gaya Kalesh Bhaya Sukha. And this unique insight is very important because it allows this force to express itself through us, right? So then that becomes the most important thing for us to do. The Creator and its creation are interrelating conditions, and we accomplish our highest purpose when we are attuned to this force. This is exactly what Guru Arjan means when he says that my effort has borne fruit, Puran hoi kali jiyo. To be attuned to this transcendent force is to be in its embrace of love. Ratte Rang Rasali Jio, being expressed very poetically. And the Guru Enlightener, as we have noted earlier many times, is the medium that guides and counsels us in how to attune ourselves. It does so by first providing us with the vision. There is an envisioning that is involved, and then teaching us the method to go within. Because our limited thinking can only take us so far. And so it becomes the perfected sadhu, one who has actually envisioned and moved in that direction, who can eventually show us how to experience this force, this part of Brahma. On that note, until the next time, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.